Hey guys, welcome to another P3D video. So today we are flying this KLM 707-800. We are right now in Hurghada. It's about night time here, or almost early morning you can say, almost 3:52 in the morning. So we're operating a 5.5 hour flight down to Amsterdam. It's got to 5 hours and 45 minutes. So I just I just show you in the flight plan. So flight plan for today is we are having a fuel of 16.8 tons and we'll be burning upon 13.7 tons of fuel, 13.7 tons of fuel on board, almost 13,782 kilograms. We'll be departing from runway 34 with the Baltics 1 Bravo departure, arrival into Amsterdam with the runway 27 via the Romeo Kilo November, Reckon to Bravo arrival. And we'll be having a reserves of 1.091, almost 1 tons of reserve, 1 tons of reserve fuel. And the cruise wind for today is cruise wind is expected to be up to the state through active sky. So cruise wind for today in on our en route is 267.041 knots. Expected is that much, but we can expect more here. We cannot expect the winds today, so we can and we are expecting good winds today. So the call sign for today we are using KLM 1654 and so without any further ado, let's get into the flight now. So right now we are in the flight. We are on the standard. You can see a Corendon, and I guess seems to be Egypt 77, but the white livery. So let's start the flight and let's get everything started. So just pull up the yoke just to get the torch on and batteries. Ground power is on. Emergency lights and the cabin signs are on. I just switch on the panel lights for some brightness up, and now the beacon the road lights are on. IRS is set to nav and the service interphone is on. I just switch off the torch now. So as the cop is brightened up, the window heat and probe is on, and we'll be switching on the this. So if master caution is on, order brakes are set to RTO as before. FMC pause in it. FS actions payload. So we'll be using I think I just close this thing. Don't restore. Close this thing up. Yeah. So as said, we'll be having a zero fuel weight of 60.61 tons. Just a second. Yeah. 61 tons of zero fuel weight, almost 160, 180 179 passengers on board today. And we'll be having a fuel today of around 16,878 kilograms of fuel. And today we'll be having our ICAO code is HEGN. Our GPS position is set right over here. Hurghada to Amsterdam, almost 5 hours 45 minutes of flight time today. Departure will be using the runway 34 right with the Baltics 1 Bravo departure, and arrival will be set arrival will be set while doing the descent, while doing almost when we are arriving into Amsterdam, but not now. 17 tons of fuel, and let's request boarding now. 170 passengers on board today we'll be using. So now the reserves of 1 tons. We'll be burning a fuel of 13.78 tons. Hope it fits in. No, it doesn't fit in. Let's pop in that. Cost index for today is 5. We'll be using flight level 340 today, initial cruise level, and when we get lighter, we'll be climbing to higher flight level if approved by the aircraft. 9,500 feet is the transition altitude, and 267 at 047. Just cross check it. So 264 at no 267.047 knots is current cruise wind. So let's set the current ICAO. Set the current unit is 1003. Cockpits is also set up for the brightness, and everything is done. TCAS is set to standby for now as we are on the start of the aircraft now. Weather and terrain is weather is on, and baggage doors and the passenger doors are also on. 340 degrees is the runway heading, and nav is on. Initial climb today is 8,000 feet, I guess. Let's put 3,000 feet. Traffic data terrain is on, and so yeah, let's start up the. Let's check up the performance for today. I have to just application preferences. I'll just check it out. Terminal charts. Hope it starts now first. Terminal charts, EFP, and it just needs to load in the airport maps. Taking time to load. Yeah, there it comes. So Baltics 1 Bravo departures right over here, and arrival into the Amsterdam will be where the it needs to just load in. It needs to go here. It hasn't loaded in yet. Let's just do the performance check and let's check up the charts. It's set it up. Yeah, so charts are set up, and now we can just copy FMC data. So the winds in Hurghada are reported to be 340 degrees at 6 knots, 32 degrees of the temperature, and current is 1003. Config 5. Let's do optimum flaps, and the crew has started boarding now, and now we can just start up the weight and balance. Almost we are just 2 tons lighter than a maximum zero fuel weight today. Maximum takeoff weight 77, 77, 878 and 19 8, almost on the green line we are. 77, 878. 19 decimal 8 is the what do you call it, CG today. So I have to just put the mic on. I am just getting tough and all that. It's not loaded in yet. I think I have to do route setup once again. Hope it works again. Yeah. It's showing that the terminals are not connecting yet again. Yeah, there it has come. So arrival with the Recten to Bravo arrival, runway 27 I guess. Yeah, runway 27 is needs to be here. Yeah, it is. Positive weather, I need to check in of Amsterdam. It's quite heavy rains today. Runway 27 is in use today, so winds is quite windy over there. So now boarding for Bravo departure. It's taking a lot of time to load in. Let's do the performance. Performance check is already done. Let's not delay further. So 44 degrees is the flex temperature today. 97 relative climb 1, flaps config 5. And we'll be using a winds of 340 degrees at 6 knots, 340 degrees at 6 knots of runway wind. Runway slope is 0. V speeds are 148, 148, 153 and 157. V speeds are 157, and there we go. Start up the flight now, and everything is done. I hope it just starts up the EFB. It's not loaded in yet. Again, a fault is coming. There it comes. So 9,500 feet transition altitude. Initial climb clearance is around 3,000 feet today. So everything is done now according to the route. So now the final speed 157 knots is it. Just was 157 knots. And everything is done now with the B key, and APU is coming alive. Pressurization 35,000 feet is set here. Local light is on, wheel light is on for now. So in short, the boarding is completed. So yeah, baggage is completed now. So let's see the baggage goes now. And shortly the APU will be also coming alive. There it comes. Let's start a casing saver. The sim will freeze for a moment. I'm not on match sim today because there is no controllers currently active. It's almost around, you can say, just if you see, it's just 3 o'clock or 2. It's just it is early, very early morning in the European airspace. So there is no controllers online. So the APUs are coming alive. All the films are on. That is back in a second. So guys, I'm back now. And we are all set for the departure now. So let's start up APUs already started up, and now PCAS are the parking brakes on. TCAS is on TARA, and every hydraulics are on. Beacon light is switched on, and there we go. APUs arrive. Your damper is on. Parking brakes are set, and we can start up the pushback. So guys, I'm back right now. So we are also for the departure. Only the pushback the boarding is completed now, and now we're also for the push and start. So now the APU is come alive already. Let's switch to the ground power. Your number is everything. The overhead panel is sorted out for the departure. So let's dismiss the ground power. Ground power is dismissed. I just started a project fly in my PC in my background. I need to load up the flight plan over there. Just a second. It's loaded up now, and there we go. Click fly now, and FMC progress page requesting pushback clearance from stand whatever. From stand where this stand we are at today, 68. So earlier we were on that stand, but now we are on this stand. In this way, beacon light is on.
Hello, Captain.
And so everything is started up now, so we're ready for the departure. So expected departure 20 minutes from now for Amsterdam. Let me just check up the fuel quantity we are using today. 16. It says something else today. You just go to the flight plan. Update the flight plan. Okay, left.
Departure check completed. Commencing push. Bypass pin inserted. All engines clear. Start at will.
So we were having around almost you can say 3.7 tons of fuel on arrival into what do you call Amsterdam. So engine 2 is starting up. There goes the wing lights on. And I just think I just started up the engine 2 is started up. Engine 2 is started up, starting engine 1. So engine 2 when it started up. There goes the Skyjet 2. I guess it's going to. I think that's going to flag input. Let me check it out. So parking brakes are set, and I just APUs are live. I just said which airport is going. The front one. That's going to grass. Almost I guess a 4-hour flight for him. So engines are alive, gens are on. Steel engines are continuous. Packs are on. Circulation fans are on. APU off. Grid is off. Ambient light is off. Gen 1, TR1. A quick flight control check will do. Full left, full right, neutral. Full left, full down, neutral. Rudder full left, full right. Flight control check, flaps 5. Gas 5 is checked. Taxi lights are on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Dome light is off. Let's get some panel brightness here. And we are ready for the pushback now, and we can all start the departure. So we'll be going with Papa and Alpha and holding short of Bravo. So I guess we have to just take a right and just we have to wait for this Egyptian to go ahead. So bye Yorada. We should see you next time. There we go. What's the time right now in Utah? 4:18 in the morning. Parking brakes are released, and now let's get some power. I have to take the next flight. I have to take the right now onto Papa, and then left onto Alpha. And then next left onto Alpha. Just right over here. There we go. There are 2 aircrafts in the vicinity. That's no, there are taxi airports. They're disguised as aircrafts. They're disguised in the form of aircraft lights or something, you can say. I hope that Egyptian is not coming in my way, or rather to speed up the taxi speed. But I'm on a quite good taxi speed, so I think I will be overtaking that Egyptian, or it might come in my way. Let's see. Let's get some loss of the power. Yeah, that's on the left on the other side, so I think we'll be coming the first one to depart. So now so now everything is done now. That aircraft is just gotten away. And now let's wait for the departure. I think we'll be taking a full length, or else have to wait for this Air Arabia to leave. I guess that's an Air Arabia. My assumption is correct. That's an Air Cairo. Going from, I guess that's an Air Cairo going to, yeah, it's going to Warsaw from Uganda. Almost if you can see, it's almost a long 5-hour flight to Warsaw from Cairo. Airbus 320. Yeah. And there we go. I select the cabin crew now. I select the cabin crew now. Cabin crew seats for departure, please. Flight attendant, seats for departure, please cross check. Thank you. As for the Unicom, frequency 120.8. Auto is on, engine page is active. I'm thinking of doing a direct from here to Charlie Peter Oscar after Botex. There it goes. So taxi lights are on, landing lights are on. We got the AFP. And next, just start the timer now. There goes the ejector to that's going to these two aircraft operating into for this aircraft, mine aircraft, and that aircraft is operating to Europe. Nice fact. So now everything is set up for the flight. So in this way, I said let this aircraft go in its way. I think it's going to go straight forward or it's going to take a right left hand turn. Yeah, there it goes. So Charlie timer was 40% thrust. Engines are getting stabilized and then we'll go. Toga. Full takeoff thrust. Takeoff thrust is set. Speed is drive check. One and knots check. One, rotate.
Rotate. V2.
Positive time, get up. Gears up. Autopilot is on. Gears are off, autopilots are off. And initial cruise 35,000 feet set right over here. There we go. Climb thrust. Looks like the weather seems to be a little bad today in Hurghada. Let's see. There's a little bit grey clouds. Oh, there's a cloud. There's a cloud sitting over there. There's a cloud actually. My bad. Bye bye Hurghada. See you next time. And now, now we have to just reset the heading now. The moment I just cross 47, I'll be resetting the heading to its normal heading. So flaps up. Facing separation is coming up. There we go, flaps are up. Where is this is gone? Has it gone ahead? That aircraft is just around 6,700 feet away of us. I guess almost 8,000 feet you can say. Almost going to pass 10,000 feet in a few minutes. I just checked my Navigraph and just see which is the direct waypoint for us. So now let us pass 4,000 feet transition altitude. Is it traffic? There it is.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
That's also taken off.
Clear of conflict.
So we're just passing 6,500 feet now, and we can just wait for the just take a direct, and then we're just passing 10,000 feet. In the meanwhile, I'm just loading up my Navigraph because there's some issue with my Navigraph right now due to my connection network issue. Engines on continuous, taxi lights are on. So passing 8,000 feet now, I think I should do it direct right now, but I'm not going to do it direct because I'm just away from that boarding safe point. That's a standard, that's a primary bit, but then after that, I get after this boarding safe point, my plan is to take a ride, do a direct. It's already direct to Charlie with the Roscoe, which is right over here. Almost a 200 nautical mile radius for us. Then we'll be directly into we'll be crossing the Egyptian airspace. Egypt airspace, and then Cairo and across, and then we'll be on a cruise altitude of 35,000 feet. So passing 10,000 feet, already past 10,000 feet now. And now landing lights are off, signal signs are off. I can just go dim the lights now, like that. So transition altitude standard, and just past 11,000 feet now. So guys, I'll see you in the arrival into Amsterdam shortly from now. Hey guys, so welcome to the descent down into Amsterdam. So currently just passing 14,000 feet. So we are just right now around 58 nautical miles, 50 nautical miles away from Amsterdam arrival. So we'll be arriving in with around 4.1 tons of fuel in Amsterdam. Let's just second if you check. Yeah, the camera was perfect. So right now let's reset the heading now, 272. And put the moment I pass 12,000 feet, the moment I pass 12,000 feet, I just put 2,000 feet. So now we go right now. I don't know what is happening in the. Yeah, now it's perfect. Let me just manual telegraph, just check the camera view. So I think I need to switch off the gimbal view. This one is there. So I think it's perfect. Camera view, some issue was there, so it doesn't matter. So let's do the performance, landing performance, and route copy FMC data drive. The winds have quite improved in the weather is quite improved in Amsterdam quite a while. So current winds are 210 degrees at 9 knots, and the temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. Again, there's heavy rain today, so we'll be expecting around 10 kilometers of visibility. So the what do you call this? The QNH is 1007. All up reverses are all up. Flaps body, air conditioning is on, anti-air is off. Brakes, the brakes are set to config 1. The landing weight for today is, let me just check it out. The landing weight is, that is quite 1 ton lighter than the landing weight, so it will be a little bit heavy landing. I have to make it a good landing this time. Doesn't need a butter good landing, but a good landing. We should land the aircraft properly. Otherwise, we'll be expecting a go around. So everything is done now. 146 is the VDAS speed. So let's set the altitude at 2000 feet, final approach altitude. And we're just passing, let's put auto brake 1. And now the ILS frequency and course. ILS course is 183. I just zoom the sim level a bit at this one. Just show you what is setting now. So now everything is done. So everything is done now, and now 183 is the course. I was just in the meanwhile I was just adjusting my OBS recording audio speed, audio frequency. So now 183 is here, and 109.5 is the current ILS frequency. On the left side, on the captain side, on the right side too. Here too. There you go. So I guess by now we'll be coming down to the ILS. So we are passing 10,000 feet now, and another 25 nautical miles have to come down to a final approach of 2,000 feet. And the moment we are just nearing 2,000 feet, that's flaps 1 or flaps 5. Let's see. So the scenery which I'm currently using is the Freeware scenery of Amsterdam. I don't have a Freeware scenery. Doesn't matter for me. I just need the scenery to be a little bit accurate as per the charts of my EFP. So currently 4 hours and 30 minutes of flight time is completed, and as you can see, we're going to provide a little bit of bad weather in Amsterdam. Landing at around has passed 10,000 feet now, and it's on continuous. Seatbelts are on attendable. Flight attendants, cease for landing, please and cross check everything. Thank you. Everything is done now. 2,000 feet current cost. PCAS. So now we'll be battling a little bit of headwinds. I'm just going to be managing 240 knots because it is quite far away from the main approach point. There's some traffic over there. Sorry, my visibility must be below the clouds. There we go. There's a lot of clouds as you can see here in Amsterdam. Just on the level. Everything is done for the landing, and now just passing 8,000 feet. I think the frequency, the speed is 107. Minimums for the landing is reported to be minimums in the landing are 27. No, we are using 18 center today. 18 center is right over here. Let me just check it out. Yeah, 18 center is right over here. No, I need 18 center. I don't need this one. I need this one. So 18 center is right over here, and just check if there is vaccine come on in Amsterdam. There is no vaccine on in Amsterdam right now. So the current the casing everything is got now. So the minimums are 188. As you can see, it's written over here. Decision that is 188. So let's put it over here. 188 is here right over here. And 2000 feet is the current transponder code, and so now 2000 feet is set already, and we are just setting. Yeah, we are just nearing 40 nautical miles away. I think it's a correct time to reduce it to 20 knots. Or 210 knots is quite enough for now. Okay, we're getting some headwinds. Let's get some track. Weather is not available over. We're quite nearing the approach point. Whether it comes, rain is coming. Let me say the runway approach once again has a change. No. It's quite windy over there. Looks like we'll be expecting a little bit, we'll be expecting a go around. So we have quite a good amount of fuel for diversion on an diversion and a go around. Let's see what the weather expects. I think I will change the heading for some so to load on the flight, load on the aircraft. Trying to take do some vectoring around the approach so that I can just reduce the speed right now. We're quite high on our altitude and high on the airspeed, so I don't think so we can land at this point because we will have a very high approach and the speed will be very high. So I just want to avoid that. Otherwise we will overshot the runway. Let us submit to reduce the speed. There goes a rapid descent into Amsterdam. The moment I'm just low on low on altitude, I'll reduce the speed. The altitude will come down. It is already set to 200 knots, but as you can see in this the speed is very high. The weather is quite bad in Amsterdam in all this 4 hours. The weather is quite worsened. Anyways, I'm just trying to make the aircraft come down to proper altitude to the approach 2000 feet. The weather radar is not working. Weather radar is not working actually.
Traffic.
Just checking once
Traffic.
again. Right there it is. There's an immediate coming down from Manchester to Amsterdam. There goes the weather is coming down. Oh my god, it's very bad. I just hit some vertical speed. Everything is done now. 2000 feet is just coming. It is at 4000 feet now. Finally passed the 5000 feet now, and now I can just slowly come down to the main approach. I'm not planning to do anything right now. I'm just making the aircraft come down to proper altitude. I just tried my best and coming down to 3000 feet. I think I'm doing a direct from to this one. There it comes, so I can just level change, do a nap and get the level change now, and I can just reduce the speed now. So we're quite circling the floor on the approach. Yes, there we come. 26 miles away from the runway. And now speed is ready. There we come down and see this might take off coming down to the landing. Actually I should reduce the speed because not really that much. Actually it's really quite low today. Anyway, 16 miles away from the runway. Hopefully there's no runway change. The last moment always have to do a go around. If the runway changes in the last moment, it will be annoying, so that's why I feel I have to do a go around otherwise. But we have quite a good amount of fuel, that means around 4 tons of fuel. I would take a good amount of fuel from my require up, so it's quite worth 4 hours and 20 minutes of completed flight time. What about block time? Yes, yeah, almost 5 hours have completed. We have completed burned quite to around 12 point, or I guess 12 point, almost 12.8 tons of fuel, 12.84 tons of fuel. The moment we are just 10 miles away from the runway, I'll set flaps. The moment we are just 10 miles away, I'll just set flaps 5. Actually, I'm reducing the speed right now to 180 knots, but that's not that much higher. Because runway is in sight right now, if possible you can see the spot the runway. The runway is right over there, I guess, somewhere. Not visible yet. Only turbulence I'm facing. Yeah, so I guess the runway is there in the vicinity, but not spotted it yet. Little bit of turbulence we're facing. I just allow the cabin crew. Cabin crew is for landing, and reasonably we are going through some bad turbulence on our approach to Amsterdam from the 1 center. So keep the cylinder seatbelts, and passengers in the cabin walking around, please sit in the seatbelt as soon as possible. Thank you very much. There we go. So everything is done now for the landing. So we're all set for the landing now. So let's wait till everything is done now.
Caution, terrain.
So everything is done now for the landing, and we're just 40 miles away. Runway must be visible to me right by now. Ten miles away, flaps are 1 and flaps 5 I said, because I fly quite close to the approach. Cabin crew 6 for landing. Just 10 miles out. And let's have flaps 1 now. Actually flaps 5 is set. Flaps 5. Speed to 170 knots and flaps 170 knots. Flaps 5. So everything is done now, so we're just descending now. right now just at 2000 feet now and 7 miles out, 70 mi out lap length, 6 knots, and quite a lot of crosswinds I'm getting. Looks like there is. So around 6 km get down. Everything is careful. And now there we come. It's going to be very windy today, I guess. Light part is captured, and I have to literally we're going to do rapid descent now. Lots of crossings I'm getting. There we go. So 187 knots is. So now everything is done now, so I can just disconnect the autopilot now. Everything is properly maintained and what about disconnect?
1000.
Stabilized. Little bit of just a little bit stabilize the aircraft. Everything is done. Okay, a little bit of downstroke. Just get some. Yeah, there we come. And
400.
okay. Oh, we're a little bit down.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
200 minimums.
Continue.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
100.
So that's all clear. 50.
50. 40.
30.
Sync rate.
Hard landing. Oh.
No sync.
Okay.
No.
It's going to be a hard landing that passengers. Max reverse. Next left. Whiskey 7. And max braking. Everything is done now. Well, the 20 normal flaps up. Next step. On to whiskeys. Just take a left to Bravo. So we take a right on turn on Bravo now. So another, so like let's get to Delta. The gate for it is Delta 31 today. I just right over here. Delta 31, yeah, here you go for KLM Dutch Airlines. Right on now today. Okay, so we are on the correct moment. We landed on runway 18 center and now the runway is changed. Just forward to enter and what to do. I'll just straightforward taxi now because the set of flaps, everything is done. And I just remote the landing, just switch off everything. Flight time 5 hours almost. Everything is done now for the arrival, and now we can set the gates. I think gate Alpha 30 Delta 31 is there. Or you go straight on to Bravo, then take a right onto Alpha. Now I think the APU is just come alive, so just I just switch it on a bit early, but I think no worries. Alright, training in Amsterdam. Completed 5 hours of flight from Hurghada, Egypt. I just reset the autopilot. The landing was quite very bad today as the winds are like going haywire. Everything is done. So I'm taking a right hand turn now. So I'm just taking a right onto Bravo now, right over here. I have to take the gate once again where I'm going right now. Gate, I have to take a right, except that. This one I have to take. This right into behind is Jet Airlines. This comes from Prague. And now I just take a right to Papa 2 now, just and take a right onto and take a left onto Alpha. It will be much more helpful for me. And left onto Alpha. This is left hand turn. APU generators are alive already. All done. Okay, it's quite so straightforward departure. Yeah, there we get the gate is there. I don't need the taxi lights right now, but we'll just keep it on. Logo light is off for now, as it's a daytime now, and everything is done. I just just slow down the aircraft a little bit. So landing lights are off, taxi lights are off now. Okay, take a right hand turn now. And a left hand turn. Flight attendants, please disarm those for arrival and prospect. Thank you. Take a left hand turn. There we go. Everything is done, and then parking brakes are set. APU generators are alive and all wipers are on, and the engines are off. FS actions, wheel chocks, and the ground points requested. And flight time 449 minutes is completed, and block time of 5 hours and 12 minutes is completed. Everything is done now, and all the fuel pumps are off. Everything is done now, and so all the fuel pumps are off, and I can just request deboarding. I guess, yeah, I'm gonna ask passengers, so I'll put 187 passengers. I just need to check with the FS actions, with the payload and all that. 174 passengers on board we have, so let's put that in and then request deboarding. And in the meanwhile, let us sit on the, let's open the baggage doors and the wheel door. So guys, we have arrived right now in Amsterdam. Just need to switch on the, just need to open the passenger doors. The moment that the GSX is, the door is connected, I just open the baggage doors. And now progress, complete flight. So project flight is stated as a flight time of 6 hours and 11 minutes and a block flight time of 5 hours and 52 minutes, so almost a very long flight. So we just went just checking. Yeah, we did the landing rate of 970 feet per minute. So it was a very quite long flight. And now everything is done, so only the passenger sensor need to start up. And now passenger sensor off, cabin chime is off. I just switch off all the lights. Everything is done, and seatbelt sensor off. Seatbelts here also, panel bandage is off. Parking brakes are released. Flight deck door is unlocked. Everything is done. So guys, I'll see you in the next video, and then take care and have a good day.